and the expense for it. It was nice enough that a few people came up to me anonymously and wanted to donate portions of the cost to have this plaque done nicely. And I would be wondering, would the city be willing to put a portion of that if the citizens were willing to have this? Or is it a complete no?
I would like to look into it because I don't know if we've done it before. I don't have enough information to give you an answer.
Okay. And is it too much to ask for a formal approval to have this done for Mr. Grant?
At the moment, yes.
It is?
Yes.
Can I ask why?
Sure.
Why?
Because the statement made was unacceptable. I don't intend to communicate with Mr. Grant.
Well, like...
When he made references, all that happened at the meeting that you referred to, is he was advised by Dr. Sully he had 1 minute left to speak. And not only wouldn't he stop speaking, he started yelling, and then he came back and claimed, and he wouldn't stop talking after the 5 minutes left. We do have rules, we have the right to enforce them. Came back 2 weeks later and said, because he was expected to obey the 5-minute rule, the same as everybody else, that we were as bad as the Klan, and I'm paraphrasing now, that he compared us to the Klan and to the days of segregation. And that's completely unacceptable. And it's not the first time that it happened. And you're not going to get to make references to my family and the Klan. Bringing that into this topic of conversation.
I don't think that was exact words. I did see what it was written, and it was not nearly as...
References to the Klan and to compare our behavior to the days.
Well, would you say that you interrupted him before you actually heard the end of his sentence?
No.
No?
I wouldn't say that. No.
Well, I would like to have him give you a show of hands because we actually saw it very differently.
But no,
we saw it very differently.
He made reference to my family and the Klan and racism.
When I outright asked at the last council meeting if the council members felt that Mr. Grant was a bigot, there was only 3 responses. I think Mrs. Bastelli was by phone, and Mr. Sirianni answered. I don't remember. But basically, the question that I asked was, do you think that Mr. Avery Grant is a bigot? Do you personally think? It's not whether he deserves an apology or he deserves an apology. Do you think he's a bigot?
Do you think it's
Can you
okay
each answer
to make
that?
that kind of a reference to my family? Do you think that that's okay to do? I'd like you to answer me.
You know,
Is that okay?
having the KKK in Long Branch is fact, whether we're proud of it
okay?
or not.
For
And some of our family members could have, and probably at some point, been involved in things that we weren't happy with. Like I said, I don't see what his statement was the same as you see what his statement was. So maybe that whole statement that he was trying to make was completely misunderstood, but for it to be carrying on 8 weeks later, and that the poor man cannot get a simple, decent, business-like response, you're supposed to have tough skins as counsel and public figures.
Ms. Verrochi, your time is up.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.